It's your boy named We're back at it again with another video, and today's video is just gonna be about some wholesome series that I've just been reading, and yeah, if you do please like, comment, and subscribe, all that jazz. But I'm not gonna be saying the names of these series since these names are hard as freak to pronounce, and I'm not trying to just get clowned on by people. So yeah, I'm not going to be trying to say the names. I'll put the name up on the screen as well as the picture, so hey, you can go find it. But hey, with that being said, I'm just gonna start this video. So, first series, basically about two childhood friends. They get married, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. They want to fuck, right? But they had no experience, so they're basically like, oh, I'm about to try, but something just always gets in the way. And just to say the least, it's not actually particularly lewd, at all. It's just as the title would suggest, it's pretty wholesome. They're trying to get the mood right. The guy's basically like, hey, so I have to have this setting, I have to have this mood, I have to have the ambient lighting, I have to have the rose petals. Everything just has to be moody. It has to be perfect. And then his wife is just like, bro, why don't you just fuck me? And basically that's just the dynamic. And basically it's also like, yo, I take off my glasses, the husband takes off his glasses, and she's like, oh, well, no, we just can't fuck. I'm sorry, I don't know, I'm too embarrassed. Your eyes, they're just too powerful. I don't know. But yeah, basically that, well, it doesn't seem to be like it would go off, but I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I just find it cute and funny, so that's why it's on this list. So hey, if you do enjoy it, please tell me if you liked it as well. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the name again. I'm just looking at it right now, and I'm like, yeah, no, that's not something I'm going to be doing. But yeah, on to the next one on this list. So, oh yeah, I'm looking at this name as well. Yeah, I'm not getting this name down, but hey, it's gonna be thrown up on the screen right now when I'm editing. Vert, here's the cue. Hey, but so basically, our boy's just a regular ass dude, and then there's this girl who's a delinquent who just basically just stays in his room, just comes to his room, plops herself on the bed, just like, hey, I'm here, I'm doing stuff, hey, just be on my type of timing. And basically, this is basically gonna be something that if I do another one of these lists, it'll be kind of like this. The delinquent girl does things that are could be seen as provocative. The MC just is like, oh, I'm thinking about this lewd, and she just teases him, and it's to me, from reading it for the last, basically, I guess, the week, it's been pretty entertaining for me. It hasn't gotten old for me. I've just enjoyed all the different things and all the different ways they're basically approaching him, just being used to her being in his room and just her teasing him. And I don't know if they're going, maybe in the future they're going to get together. I'll be like, hey, that would be cute as heck, because honestly, they're just, I think they'll be a good couple. And this is probably just gonna be,
wait.
oh, okay.
Now I look
Okay,
stupid.
so I'm just gonna,
I can't even close it now.
I'm trying to record.
What am I doing?
Stupid.
He's gonna remember that
So
for the rest of his life. What am I even doing? Why?
But
Why didn't I do more research?
yeah,
I'm
okay.
so
So I'm not
serious.
gonna edit that out.
How did my
Oh,
parents
hopefully
birth
I'll have
somebody
cute,
this
cool
stupid?
memes in there, so to make it less awkward. But I'm not editing that out. But hey, so it's basically just a teasing comedy. I'm enjoying it. A delinquent pulls up to your room, plops on your bed. Parents aren't there because he's living alone. So hey, time for the next one. And this one, okay. So it's basically very similar. It's a delinquent teasing our boy named Sedo. So Sedo, pretty straight lance, bro. He's basically a nerd, and the people in his class, delinquents, the one that it's pretty just gonna only focus on is just the female delinquents, the interest. or I guess I can call it an interest because she's constantly teasing the MC. It's basically very similar to the one I just had on this list, but instead of it being like, all right, I'm going to your room and I'm about to tease you through there, it's like, nah, they're basically just in class and just antics at school. So just change the setting, change the personality slightly to it being, I guess, more teasy, I would say. She's much more provocative, and you'll tell that just by the first chapter. So they're pretty similar. So basically just the same, just change the setting and you'll have it. And just by these two alone, you'll probably get the vibe that these series usually are going for. So you'll pretty easily be able to tell if in a part 2, if you want a part 2, comment down below if you do, that if you want to see more of these, because there are a few others that I am reading and I'm like, hey, that's pretty good. So about time I go to another one, which I can't pronounce again, which is crazy. And it's basically about this underclassman trying to seduce her senpai. And I'm like, yo, you might think this is lewd, but it's really not, because it's really just tame. So by these premises, you'll be like, yo, so a husband and wife want to fuck, but it's like, no, they don't actually go to the lewd part. It's just they're trying to do different things, such as let's just say they go on a date, right? It's not actually going to be called a date because they'll be just too embarrassed to go with the date, and they'll probably just like change the subject. So it's not actually going to be called a date. Let me just say that. And then let's just say, all right, I drink from this bottle of water, I give it to you, and I was like, oh, an indirect kiss. It's just very adorable and very just very tame as well. It's not anything really lewd, which is basically the common theme here. Like, it's not actually lewd, it's just actually adorable. And I'm just gonna be throwing up scenes that, like, I'm like, yo, this should basically encapsulate what type of feeling it's gonna have. But hey, do tell me if you do enjoy this as well, because I'm honestly just recording this off the cuff. I don't have a script. I'm just talking about these series. I'm just like saying stuff. And if you do also like them, please don't just tell me, yo, I'm just this weird ass guy that's getting entertained by this stuff, even though like I think others like this. But if they don't, no, y'all can pretend like y'all enjoy it as well. You know, that's an option. Yeah, so that's also an option. But hey, yeah. There's the last one on the list, which, you know what? I'll just mention this. Komi-san, yo, my boy Ed Hogg, yo, Komi-san, pretty heat, pretty neat. So I'm not even going to really elaborate on Komi-san. Pretty popular, so I'm just going to throw that in there. So it's like, yo, I have 5, but actually I'm about to have 6, which is basically just going to be 5 because I'm really only going to be having scenes from this 5th one, not really Komi-san. So so yeah, basically, so our boy is basically okay. So I'm just while I'm recording this, I'm actually just thinking about like the last 3, and they're all pretty similar. Which I don't know if that speaks to me and what my tastes are, or if that's just like, yo, this has just been my week. But basically, yankeejk and something Chan, I tried. It had Yankee in the name. I thought I could do it, but hey, basically our MC joined a school that has like a high female to male ratio. It's like 1 to like 350 and or some insane thing like that. And it's basically like, hey, he's basically really one of the only guys there, and there are just antics that's happening. It's like, all right, bro, I'm having these interactions with these different girls that are in my school, and it really is just very lighthearted. And then I guess this, I would say, is the most one that does have pseudo lewd scenes. Like, it plays it up as a comedy, and it's like, yo, no, oh, I can't do that, no, get away. And you'll basically get it by the first chapter. I'll probably throw it up on screen. It's pretty tame, but it's just like, hey, bro, it just subverts your expectations, and basically, who you think would be a delinquent is just basically saving the MC from the other girls and their antics. So, really, I just find it cute. Like, these last three, they've all basically involved the delinquent. They've also, like, a female. Nah, bro, I was about to say a female MC. I'm so stupid. I'm stupid. But okay. Yeah, I'm not even going to finish that thought because I already messed up. But I do hope you enjoyed this video. I just basically recorded this off the cuff because I was like, I'm probably either going to record this or I'm not going to record this. And, hey, I just recorded it off the cuff. I do hope you enjoyed. It's been your boy, Vert. I hope you enjoyed this video. And with that being said, I'm out.
The key to love is also loving yourself. Now, and love is a very complicated thing. Look at love like a game. Everything is a game. Look at love like a game. In order for your partner to respect you, you have to respect yourself. But in the same context, you also have to compromise for them. So it's a very complicated idea. I was disappointed because obviously no one will be able to compromise for me fully because I would give my all and put my all into things, and I would just never be compensated for the love I would give. So, as far as compromise, for one, don't put your pride in the fucking relationship. The shit doesn't work. It makes the shit harder than it needs to be. It makes it complicated. It makes everything hard. Do not put your ego in a relationship. Do not be afraid to blow up your lover's phone. It's the ones that are annoying that love you. It's the ones that will sit there and blow you up for hours and check on you 24/7 and annoy the fuck out of you that care. It's okay to be annoying. Don't try and publicize, like I'd say publicize your love in the same context, like show people you're happy. But when you start showing people what you got going on in your personal life, that's when people feel the need to get involved, or people get in the middle and fuck everything up. Keep your relationship to yourself.